So much of this is just about luck, like what will arrive and what will not. No, I actually needed that yellow, but I kinda exploded it. Whoopsie. There we go, 2 more greens. Another one. And another one. And even more knowledge, all the knowledge that we will be spending on friggin' basketball practice. Nobody said how to apply my brain correctly. So unfortunately, we'll just apply it however we want. We want to apply it like this. You're already a national athlete. You should think about your public image. Am I though? Am I a national athlete? Well, you say so. Ooh, time for senior high school. I'm in senior high school now. I worked hard for it and I really hope it's better than my junior high school. I wonder if there are any beautiful girls in this school. I shouldn't be thinking about that. I am late. You should for sure not be thinking about that because we're thinking about sports. And sports only. Which means we will likely fail at getting a waifu, but what can you do? My parents will find me one regardless. You feel that sneaky 5-minute nap in class is much sweeter than a midday nap. I kinda agree. Feels good to sleep when you really need it. The children who only made it to vocational high schools are all considered as trouble kids. Many of the girls go home with boys from other schools. You find it hard to make good friends. You are now in high school, freshman. Don't fiddle around. If you don't lay a solid foundation for future learning now, you'll never be able to enter a key university. We have other worries. Technically, sports is finished, but see that tiny bit? That worries me. That really worries me. There we go, but now that we have finished with sports, we can actually dedicate some of our studying to something else. We're not gonna be doing a lot of dedications though. Yay! We actually finished this. Woohoo! More knowledge. And yes, we won't actually be, you know, studying that much things of this because I want to make them cheaper. But okay, let's pick something else before I see my tragically bad score, for we have completely abandoned learning. Yep! That shows, and that hurts. That hurts. If it's a B, they may be okay with us, maybe. You need to start improving your grades. Your classmates are doing much better than you. Can barely show myself outside. But our face remains unchanged because we're not doing that badly. We could be doing a lot worse. Sorry guys, I'm back. Somebody... whenever people knock on my door, it really terrifies me. People just required to be let in to deliver a parcel, but... it's still quite a violent knock, and they always knock on our windows, and it's scary. We're just here to de-stress a little bit. Ooh, fourth prize! It's not that bad. Well, it's not that good either. But you know, sure. Let's continue buying this in case, you know, we won the grand prize and they get an Uchivo or something. For I have never done that in this game! But let's continue just national team practicing. The children who only made it into vocational, yep, trouble kids. After getting enrolled into different senior high schools, you have to say goodbye to your friends. Oh no. And not all goodbyes last forever. You can still meet quite a few of them back on Facebook and follow their lives, but oftentimes when people go separate ways, they do actually go separate ways, which is not very nice. Mom says you got poor self-control, so you decide to run every morning. Mom knows you best. Oh, extra constitution. That's good for us. That's the usual stuff that we do. We did a lot of China travel in our lives. Ah, Gaokao is now an expectation. Stop playing, it's soon time for Gaokao. You worked hard for over 10 years just for this opportunity of fair competition. When I was your age, I didn't prepare myself well enough before Gaokao, and look at where that has led me. You shouldn't repeat my past mistakes. Interestingly enough, they say this and they're unhappy with their lives, no matter how well they performed. So I suppose they're just sad cookies. Little bit more constitution, we got out of that. That well-connected player got hurt, so you'll be in the starting lineup for your next game. By the way, that's some nice jumping, don't forget about me. Yeah, I want to know what's it's like up there. Too bad I bumped my head on the rim the first time. Ha, your starting lineup next game. I've heard pro scouts will be there, so do your best to work with you. You understand what I mean, yeah? I know. Well, we'll miss our opportunity if we don't do something. Yes, practicing with my friend, whom we're gonna get separated from if we continue performing well, unfortunately. At least we have a friend. You secretly love a girl in school and plan how to confess until she uses the men's room. Ouch! Is that even allowed in China? Maybe they weren't transitioning, maybe they just looked really female. It feels as if military training is just for show. It wasn't as hard as you thought. Yeah, but it gave us constitution, which is nice. Your cleverness solves many issues, but your carelessness gives rise to more still. We barely avoided a stress meltdown there. You're not taking the examination seriously. The students of Angshire High School get up at 5 AM every morning and spend at least 2 more hours than you to study. Every single mark can make a huge difference to your grade. Yes, but the students from that school do not really want to become the master basketball player, do they? We have all knowledged up, so we'll be able to study something again soon. Your teacher changes your desk mate for a little hooligan. You decide to tell your parents. Bad student. Your dad thinks you take other bad habits and talks to your teacher. Oof. I wonder why. I'm not a bad kid. Well, we even got a new phone, so that's pretty interesting. Thanks, Dad, even after you thought that I was a bad student. That's nice of you. Wait, I forgot to cash in my ticket. Hey, pocket plus 100. Now let's ride again. Opposite banks? Yeah, opposite banks. Is it like when there's a river and there's like 2 opposite hills on both sides? Well, let's write about life. And let's develop a new style. Ambition is life. Long lost sadness that I forgot to live. Perseverance breeds something. Dying to live. The road is long. Sadness flow backwards. Romance and... I have no idea what we're writing. Sudden realization. Let's click on everything. Click. Click, click, click. Click, 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 click. Sudden realization. Finding talents. I am Slayton. You sure you're not Satan? Learn from the others. Ballet is you. Finished. I wonder if I get any awards. Yes, like I got extra 300 knowledge. Well, that's nice. That is very nice. Indeed. Let's see, what can we buy from here that's not too expensive? Let's get some more Chinese studies in, and let's grab some English. I mean, we're not very math-oriented, but it's okay. Get to do some more sports now. Dad hears you can play Chinese chess and mahjong on the computer. He asks you to teach them. Well, I haven't had my parents ask me to teach them games, but Mother's boyfriend once played Bloodlines with me, so that was interesting to look at. More and more students go to internet cafes and abandon their studies to indulge their vice. Your cleverness solves many issues, but your carelessness gives rise to more still. I think that the internet cafes is very much a Asian thing, isn't it? Because I mean, I've seen a few in Lithuania, but people weren't like going to them really. No, we failed our parents' expectation. They're now expecting us to be a lot better at IQ. I'm sorry, parents, I'm not that smart. And we call ourselves elite players now. It seems nice here, everyone's good and no one cares about connections. Many of our schoolmates are going pro too, some have signed up with agents already. You don't want to go pro? I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. All I wanted was to win and I'm still debating whether I should continue. You're really talented. I know, but I don't think I love basketball as much as you do. Oh, uh-oh! That's not a good thing to say when that's your life path. Well, we're approaching Constitution 10,000. I don't think that that's enough, but still. Let's be thankful to our relatives again. I can't take it, but kinda give it to me, please. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. No! I'm sorry. This child really just accept it. It's a gift from an adult after all. It's polite. Now do the same with your uncle. Maybe it was my bad singing. Maybe they were like, I can sorta hear that from the screen. No! Oh god, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry! I wanted money too! Well, I do have quite a lot of it actually, I'm fine. No, not a single number. Now, let's just continue with what we do every day, brain, which is practice Constitution. A regular of the internet cafe, the weirdo is said to have quit university to play. That's ouch for his parents, but he's probably glad about himself. I mean, if he's actually that good at video games. Technically my career is video games and I'm freaking shit at them and I make no money. You like listening to music while doing the homework, but your mom forbids you from doing so. That sounds like my previous boss. Dad hears you can play Chinese chess and mahjong on the computer. He asks you to teach him. Practicing with the national youth team again, and then doing some Chinese travels and cookies. You're nearly finished all of the courses and you will spend your time reviewing what you learned. Concentrate on your studies and don't let the 12 years of effort be for nothing. That was similar to what we were doing the last year, except that I skipped a year, so I was technically doing the last year's program and revising at the same time. Still proud of me about that, because I haven't really achieved anything since. Well, okay, I've gotten married. I don't see how that's an achievement. Well, our IQ is nearly where our mother wants it to be, so hooray. Why do I say mother? It could also be our father. Okay, what do I want to be when I raise up? Olympic champion. And now it's time to promote ourselves again. Oh cool, he's praising me at the start, that's nice. Oh, and he's putting me down, that's not so nice. Now the guy that was praising me is hating on me. And now the other guy that was hating on me is hating on the person that was hating me previously and previously praising me. How interesting. And now both of them are hating on me. I have a really high advantage on morality. I mean, so does he, so it seems, but that wasn't nearly a 10-point increase. Yep, 6 points. That's huge. Whatever he just reported, that made my percentage go down by 0. That was interesting. Maybe I attacked something I was actually good at. So everybody was just like, yeah, whatever. Let's study some math even if we're not too good at it. And there we go. We can actually now complete the expectation. And we even get a few more action points. And back to our usual. Godly constitution. We hit 10,000 constitution. I hit an achievement. That's nice. As they are worried about your health, your parents forbid you from eating street food. But it's so tasty, Mom! Your teacher collecting money from all students to buy extra teaching materials again. Ugh, I suppose that Chinese government just ain't giving them the teaching materials, eh? Though the same was in Lithuania, like the classes were supposed to be renovated from like teachers' money and from, well, parents' money and so on, because they just didn't give enough money to the schools for shit like that. Your mom makes you chicken soup, but you really need to sleep. Don't suppose they let you sleep when the exam is going close. Well, hey, we can now do gym. Seems like a good idea. Who would have thought? We're playing on different teams this time. I envy you. You gotta go to America for training. Pity if it wasn't for that injury, we could have gone together. Don't be silly. I'm not good enough for America just yet. I need to work hard. You better show me what you got when you come back. Of course, maybe next time we'll go to America together. Maybe. My family isn't that well off. I need to sign for someone and start making money. You said it yourself. Show them what you got and I'm sure you'll get over it. Maybe. You better go back. Don't keep them waiting. Increased my constitution by a little bit again. And yes, Crapple TV has brought us this nice competition.